Hello, Gabby. How are you today?
Hello, teacher, I'm fine. And you?
I'm fine, thank you. Okay, very well. So we are gonna start, okay? Okay, by the way, um, tomorrow we are not going to have classes, but that class we are gonna move it for like next week, okay? I won't be able to be here, so we are gonna move the class, okay? Ah, entonces, mañana no vamos a tener clases. La clase se va a mover para la siguiente semana. ¿Ok? Ok. Very good.
Okay, teacher.
Mm, oh, wait a moment. Perfect. Okay, so today we are gonna have a new topic. The new topic it is passive voice. Okay. 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 So when we use an adjective verb, we say what the object does. Okay. So, like for example, she cleaned the room yesterday. This is an active sentence because we are talking about what the subject does. Okay. So she cleaned the room yesterday. Okay. And now, on the other hand, Gabby, can you help me to read, please?
Is when we use a passive verb, we say what happens to this subject. The room, the room was cleaning yesterday.
Very good. So when we talk about the passive sentence or the passive verb, we say what happens to the subject. Okay. Like for example, in an active sentence, we say she cleaned the room yesterday. We are talking about the subject. Okay. And now in the passive, we talk about what happened to the subject. Like for example, the room was cleaned yesterday. Okay. Okay, can you help me to read, please?
Uh, how to change the activity to the passive voice. They invited 100 people to the wedding.
Mm-hmm.
100 people were invited to the wedding. Active, active, invited. Passive, were invited.
Okay, so how are we gonna change it from the active to the passive voice? Okay, so we have the sentence. They invited 100 people to the wedding. This is an active sentence, sorry. If we want to talk about an a passive, we're gonna use 100 people were invited to the wedding. Okay, so you have just to change the subject to the object. We have to change it. So the active, they invited. The passive, were invited. Okay. When we use the passive voice. Gabby, can you help me to read, please?
When we use the passive voice, when we want to focus of the action and not who want did it. I be Ben, I be Ben offered a job. When we don't know who, when did the action, or when it's very obvious. My
Mm-hmm.
car was stolen.
Thank you. So, when do we have to use the passive voice? We're gonna use it when we want to focus on the action. Yes. The important thing of the sentence is gonna be the action. I know who and what did it. Okay. I don't care the person. I don't care. I just care about the action and the object. Okay, like I've been offered a job. Okay. So when we don't know who or what did the action or when it is obvious. So like my car was stolen. Mhm. Okay. When to use the passive voice? Can you help me to read, please?
When we use the passive voice, when we use the passive who or what causes the action is often un- unknown or unimportant. The Tibets were arrested by the police. That's obvious.
Mhm.
Are the room cleaned every day? It's not important who cleans them. We, but what matters is if they are clean.
Thank you. So we're gonna use the passive voice when who or what caused the action and is often unknown or is just not important. Like the thieves were arrested. So is obviously, this is something obviously that was the police. So um, it is not like it is not important to say that, okay? Because it's obvious. And are the rooms cleaned every day? Here, it's not important who cleans them, but it matters if they are clean. Okay, I don't care about the person. I just care about if the rooms are cleaned every day. I just care about that. Okay, can you help me to read, please, Gabriela?
Is when we use the passive voice. If we want to mention the agent, the doer of the action, we use advise at the end of the sentence. This house was will be my grandfather.
Thank you. So we're gonna use it if we want to mention like who did the action. Yes. Um, but it's just like not really important. So we're gonna put it at the end of the sentence and we're gonna add by. Okay. Like for example, this sentence in active, it is my grandfather built this house. Yeah, so I care about my grandfather. But in passive, this house was built by my grandfather. Because my grandfather in this sentence is not like really important. Like I don't care. I just care about the house. Okay. And Gabby, can you help me please?
How we make sentences in the passive voice. Be plus participle.
Hmm? Thank you. How are we gonna make them? We have to use the verb to be plus the verb past participle, okay? Not in present, not in past simple, just in past participle. Okay. So, what if I want to talk about the present simple? The only thing that is going to change is going to be my verb to be. Yes. If I want to talk about present simple, past simple, present perfect, present continuous, past continuous, the only thing that is going to change, it would be the verb to be. But right now, we're just going to focus about present simple and past simple. Just that, okay? So the only verb that is going to change is the verb to be, just the verb to be. Because then we are going to use the past participle. So the past participle has to be in past participle. Okay, so now we have the sentence in present simple. Yes? So I need the verb to be. In present simple, what is the verb to be? Is are. Okay? And then I need my verb in past participle. So we're gonna use build. Okay? So houses are built every day. Who did it? It's not important, or I don't care about that. I just care about the object. And in this case, the object it is houses. Okay? And what about past simple? In past simple, we're gonna use the verb to be, but the verb to be has to be in past simple. So in this case, it's gonna be was and were. And then I need my verb in past participle. So obviously, it's gonna be the verb built. Okay? So our houses was built in 1990. Okay? So who did it? I don't care. It's not important in the sentence. I just care about the object. So in this case, the object, it is house. Okay? Can you have me to read, please?
Yes, teacher. In, instead of using somebody, they, people, et, etc., write a passive sentence. They employ thousands of people. Thousands of people.
Okay. So we have the sentence that we have, it is they employ thousands of people. So this one, it is an active sentence. But if I want to talk about passive, obviously I'm gonna use first the object. So in this case, the object will be thousands of people. Okay. Okay. We're gonna change to another one. Just give me a moment. Very good. So now I have another presentation about passive voice. So just in case that we can practice. Okay. So, what is the passive voice? Gabby, can you help me to read?
What is the passive voice? The
Uh-huh.
passive voice is used when the subject of a sentence receives an action. These cycles rode the bike active. The vehicle big the big was ridden by the cycles. Passive.
Thank you. Okay, so what is the passive voice? The passive voice is used when the subject of a sentence receives an action. So, we have the change. This one, it is active. The cyclist rode the bike. I have here. It is active because first I have my subject, and then I have my object. So if we change it into passive, we have to put first the object. So in this case, the bike, it is the object. And at the end, I'm gonna put who did the action. So the bike was ridden by the cyclist. Okay.
Teacher, entonces, lo que quiere decir es que lo pasivo es lo que ya sucedió.
No, no, no. O sea, las dos cosas suceden. A ver. Ay, no sé qué
Ujú,
hice.
ajá.
Ok,
Bueno, es que
las
creo
dos
que no,
cosas
no le,
suceden, pero
no,
una es una oración activa
ajá,
y la otra es una oración pasiva. ¿Qué significa una oración activa?
pasivo.
Una oración activa es cuando lo más importante de la oración es el sujeto, ¿sí? Ok, en este caso
Ajá, sí.
tenemos el ciclista monta o montó la bicicleta. Ujú. Ok, tengo el ciclista montó la bicicleta. ¿Quién es mi sujeto? ¿Quién es lo importante de la oración, Gaby?
El sujeto,
Ajá, y en este caso en la oración, ¿cuál es el sujeto?
el ciclista,
Ajá, exactamente. Entonces, lo que a mí, en la oración activa, lo que a mí me importa saber es quién realizó la acción. En este caso, el que realizó la acción de montar la bici fue el ciclista. Entonces, se llama activa porque el sujeto es el primero en importante, ¿sí? Él realiza la acción de montar la bicicleta. Es la activa. Ahora, esa oración, si la pasamos a pasiva, en la pasiva no me importa quién realizó la acción. Eso no es importante para mí, ¿sí? Me importa, lo importante aquí es el sujeto. El sujeto y en este caso perdón, el objeto. Perdón. El objeto es lo que me importa. Y en este caso tenemos el ciclista monta la bici o montó la bici. ¿Cuál es el objeto, Gaby?
el objeto, la bicicleta.
Exactamente. Entonces, lo que a mí me importa es el objeto en la pasiva. Entonces, por lo tanto, la bicicleta se convierte en lo principal y la bicicleta tiene que ir al principio, ¿sí? Entonces, la bicicleta fue montada. Es lo que me importa que el objeto reciba que haga la acción, ¿sí? Entonces, en esas pasivas no es tan importante poner quién la realizó, porque no me interesa, pero puedo ponerlo, también está bien ponerlo. Entonces, el que realiza la acción, el sujeto, pasa al final, porque es lo menos importante. Entonces, la bicicleta fue montada por el ciclista, ¿sí? Entonces, en la activa, lo importante es el sujeto. Y en la pasiva, lo importante es el objeto. Entonces, hacemos este intercambio. ¿Sí, Gaby? Yes, sir. There is another question. ¿Sí está claro o hay otra pregunta?
Yes,
Okay. Okay. Can you help me to read, please, Gaby?
está claro.
How to delay this?
¿Sí me escuchó, teacher?
Muy trabado.
We do not eat.
Ujú.
The passive is used when the focus is on the person or things that receive an action. A man is teaching a boy to ride a bike. Active. The boy is being down to read a big. Passive.
Okay, so we are gonna use it, as I told you, when I care about the action, sorry, the thing. Entonces, como te mencioné, lo vamos a usar cuando me importa la cosa que recibe la acción. For example, a man is teaching a boy to ride a bike. Esta oración es una oración activa y el más importante de la oración es el lo. Y el objeto de la oración sería el chico. Ahora, si la pasamos a pasiva, entonces mi objeto es el chico. Por lo tanto, en pasiva, el objeto se vuelve lo más importante de la oración. Entonces, va al principio y ya después sigue lo demás. Ok, aquí we have the passive. We have subject, that is the boy, my bear, and my object. The boy rode the bicycle. Mi oración. Ahora, si la quiero pasar a pasiva, va, the bicycle was ridden by the boy. ¿Sí? Entonces, el objeto se convierte en lo más principal de mi oración. ¿Ok? Y el sujeto se convierte en lo que menos me interesa. ¿Ok? Ahora, as I told you, we need the verb to be. Depending in what I'm talking. Dependiendo de qué estoy hablando. Lo que se va a conjugar acá, o bueno, lo importante es el verbo to be. Si estoy hablando en presente, ok, voy a utilizar am, is, are. Si estoy hablando en pasado, was, were. Y después del verbo to be va seguido mi, mi otro sujeto, past participle. ¿Sí? Perdón, mi verbo. Entonces, el past participle en todas las oraciones va a ser el mismo. El único que va a cambiar dependiendo qué, forgot the word, qué tiempo, perdón, va a ser el verbo to be. So, the boy rode the bicycle. Ahora, the bicycle was ridden by the boy. ¿Sí? Entonces, este verbo es en pasado. Entonces, por lo tanto, mi verbo to be necesita estar en pasado. Ok. Solo nos vamos a enfocar en el pasado simple y en el presente simple. Como les mencionaba, es importante utilizar el verbo to be. Y dependiendo de cómo esté la oración, si está en pasado o si está en presente, va a ser como va a ser mi verbo to be. En este caso tenemos el past simple. ¿Cuál es el past simple del verbo to be? Was and were. ¿Y cuál es el presente del verbo to be? Is and are. Ya está. Ok. Muy bien. Ahora vamos a pasar al libro. Mm, this is the one that we did yesterday. Ok, vamos a leer, ¿vale? Gaby, can you help me to read, please?
Yes, teacher. Number 1. Billion we visit were made to piracy websites last year. 1600. El punto, ¿cómo se diría, teacher?
Right, a point.
El 106
Like one, yes? Like 106.9.
Okay, billion. 2 TV Parasi website 70 43.9 billion to music piracy seats and 53.2 billion to movie piracy seats. Number 2, every years 71 la coma teacher
Comma.
600 jobs are lost in the use because of illegal download. Number 3, about 24% of the global internet bandwidth is used by internet pirates to illegal download music and other content. Number 4, an every mobile device contains something like 1815 words of pirate song. Number 5, 35% of music budgets get at least one song from illegal sources. Number 6, mobile devices are used for 87% of all piracy activities, and desktop PC are used in the remaining 13% of cases.
Okay. Porciento it is percent. Okay. Okay. Are you
Okay, teacher,
surprised?
thank
But you're welcome. Are you surprised about the numbers? Like they are like a huge numbers, or not? It's like something common.
you. Can you repeat, please, teacher?
Yeah, sure. Are you like surprised about like the numbers, or like is it something like something common? Okay, we're gonna move to the next one. The rating. Just let me share my sound. Very good. So we have common mistakes. We're gonna see how to pronounce the numbers. Okay.
Audio 7.9. 1. 300 billion. 106.9 billion. 73.9 billion. 53.2 billion. 2.
71,600.
3. 24%. 4.
850.
5.
35%.
6.
87%.
Very good. Oh. Wow. Okay, so this is what I told you about the passive voice. The slides that I showed you. Yes. So this is what we did. Okay. Okay. So now, yes. We're gonna listen an audio about the passive voice in present and in past. Okay. So we are gonna complete pause from 1 to 4 on the forum with the verbs in passive. There's one extra. We're gonna listen and we're gonna check. Okay. Questions, Gabby? No? Okay.
Audio 7.10.
Downloading equals stealing? 1,
Singers and movie stars are paid millions of dollars anyway. Losing a few $1,000s makes no difference to them.
2. People were recording TV shows and vinyl albums long before home computers were invented and the internet was created. Downloading content illegally is basically the same thing. 3.
The media industry should lobby to reduce download speeds. If speeds are reduced, file sharing will drop too.
4.
Every time a file is shared illegally, money is lost. End of discussion.
Okay, very good. We're gonna listen again. Okay, Gabby?
Audio 7.10.
Downloading equals stealing? 1,
Singers and movie stars are paid millions of dollars anyway. Losing a few $1,000s makes no difference to them.
2. People were recording TV shows and vinyl albums long before home computers were invented and the internet was created. Downloading content illegally is basically the same thing. 3.
The media industry should lobby to reduce download speeds. If speeds are reduced, file sharing will drop too.
4.
Every time a file is shared illegally, money is lost. End of discussion.
Is it okay, Gabby, or do you want to listen again?
Me faltaron la 2, teacher. La
Okay,
number 2.
voy a ponerla hoy, ¿ok?
Audio 7.10.
Downloading equals stealing? 1,
Singers and movie stars are paid millions of dollars anyway. Losing a few $1,000s makes no difference to them.
2. People were recording TV shows and vinyl albums long before home computers were invented and the internet was created. Downloading content illegally is basically the same thing. 3.
The media industry should lobby to reduce download speeds. If speeds are reduced, file sharing will drop too.
4.
Every time a file is shared illegally, money is lost. End of discussion.
Finish?
Yes, teacher.
Okay.
And
So,
number 1 is singer and movie star pay millions of dollars.
like that, pay, así.
Anyway, yes.
Okay. Uh-huh.
And
Yes, can you
number
continue? No, can you continue the sentence, please?
losing a few $1,000 make no difference to them. Number 2, people were recording the TV shows and vinyl albums long before home's computer create and the internet upload. downloading content illegal is basically the same things.
Okay, is it correct like that?
Yes.
Okay. Next one.
Number 3, the media industry should lobby to reduce download speeds. If speeds reduce, file sharing will drop too.
Mhm.
Number 4, every time I file share illegal, money is lost and of discussion. Ay, creo que sí son así.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Okay, vamos a checar qué nos falta. What is missing? Okay. Remember.
Me faltó el verbo to be.
¿Y el verbo cómo va? ¿Conjugado en qué?
En
En el past,
pasado. Ujú.
past participle, ¿ok? Ok, tenemos 3
Yes.
listas de verbos. El verbo en presente, el verbo en pasado simple y el verbo en pasado, en past participle. Ajá, el participio
Yes.
del verbo. Entonces, para hablar de passive, siempre, 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 mi verbo como principal va a ser en past participle. Siempre. Lo que me va a cambiar dependiendo si hablo de presente, si hablo de pasado, si hablo de presente continuo. O sea, eso va a ser el verbo to be. Ese es el como que se va a conjugar. ¿Ok? Entonces, tengo que ver si la oración está en pasado o está en presente. Si está en presente, utilizo am, is, are. Si está en pasado, obviamente utilizo was and were. ¿Sí? Pero recuerde, siempre, siempre, siempre tengo que usar el verbo to be al principio, dependiendo en qué tiempo está. Si está en presente, si está en pasado. Y después el verbo que le sigue, mi verbo principal, siempre, siempre, siempre va a ser el verbo participio. ¿Ok? Entonces es lo que te falló. Ponerme el verbo to be y conjugarme el verbo en pasado participio. ¿Ok?
Sí, teacher.
¿Queda ahí? Bien. Ok, vamos a listen again. ¿Ok?
Audio 7.11. Over 300 billion visits were made to piracy websites last year.
71,600 jobs are lost because of illegal downloads.
About 24% of the global internet bandwidth is used by internet pirates.
Mobile devices are used for 87% of all piracy activities.
Okay, very good. So in the passive form, are, was, and were are usually stress on stress.
June stress. June
This one?
stressed. Number
Yeah.
2. Oh, yes.
Very good. Okay. Very Okay, so we're gonna read the question and we're gonna select the correct answers, okay? We're gonna try to guess, okay? Like for example, when were the first iPhones released? 2006, 2007, 2008. Okay, I'm gonna give you 2 minutes because it's really okay. Tell me when you finish, Gabby, please.
No, teacher, está un poquito lento mi internet.
Okay, no te preocupes. Okay, and what about now, Gabby? ¿Le acabaste esa actividad?
Me falta la última, pero sí. A ver si estoy
Okay.
bien.
Okay, perfecto. Can you help me to read the question and the answer, please?
Yes. Number 1, when were the fish iPhone released? Según yo es 2 millions,
2000.
¿cómo se? 2007.
Uh-huh. Okay.
And number 2, what were the first words that were spoken on the month? Is that one small step?
You?
Number 3, which music act in considered the best selling of all time? Ahí sí no sé muy bien. Is number the Beatles.
Okay.
Number 4 is where the Wimbledon tennis championships played. Is London.
Number
In
5.
number 5, when was the World Wide Web invented? In is
Just try to guess. Solo trata de adivinar.
is number 1.
12. Okay, try to read the number. Intenta leer, o sea, lo puedes separar de dos en dos, de 2 cifras y luego 2 cifras. Okay? Like, for example,
19,
ajá.
89.
Very good. Okay. Normalmente con esos
Eso
números
sí, no estoy muy segura.
los podemos dividir, ¿vale? En dos. Por
Ok.
ejemplo, la fecha,
Sí, teacher.
2024, 2024. No tengo que decir 2024. ¿Ok? Lo puedo ir dividiendo dos cifras. ¿Ok? Okay, we're gonna check.
Ok, teacher.
Okay, very good. All of them are correct.
Oh,
But do you know, like, this information? It was just
wow.
like, ¿sabías la información? Pero solamente fue como al Team Marín.
Number 3 and 5, C and Tin Marine.
You were like, yeah, like, also, like, for me, I didn't know, like, when was the World Wide Web invented? I didn't know that. Okay. Mm. Okay, we are not going to have enough time to do this, so we're gonna do it for the next class, okay? Antes de terminar, I want to tell you that remember that we have the exams in the platform. Recuerden que tenemos los exámenes en la plataforma. And I think that the deadline it is Monday. Y creo que la fecha límite para realizarlos es el lunes. Entonces, recuerda que tienen que realizar los exámenes los puse antier, recuerdo. Entonces, la fecha límite es el día lunes. Y recuerden que tampoco mañana vamos a poder tener clases. No voy a poder estar presente, así que esta clase se mueve para la siguiente semana. ¿Ok? Entonces, we're going to finish here. Thank you so much, Gabby, to be here, and see you in the next class. Okay? Bye-bye.
Okay, teacher. Thank you.